Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys, and yeah, quite literally about a few weeks since after my last one that I did, I'm back once again with, of course, a brand new thoughts video. So yeah, sorry if I actually if I'm extremely late on, of course, getting out a brand new thoughts video. Again, I had to deal with a bunch of technical issues, mainly on, of course, transitioning over to Adobe Premiere Pro CS6, since after pretty much Adobe Premiere Elements 9 actually just basically went kaput right about now, and let's not forget to mention, I have been very busy in my end doing what I normally do for sure, but hey, luckily enough, despite all of the hag, I'm back once again with, of course, a brand new thoughts video on this channel as normal. So yeah, don't worry about a thing. I'm not going anywhere right about now. I'm still here right about now, still giving you guys plenty of good videos as always, and trust me when I say I still got plenty more coming up really soon, so be on the lookout for those. And let's not forget to mention in a few weeks' time, I'll be finishing up college right but now, and I'll officially graduate. Hooray! So yeah, I guess you can pretty much get the idea right about now. So yeah, and of course, as usual, I'm back once again with, of course, a brand new thoughts video talking about a movie that had recently came out right about now. So yeah, before I can dive right into today's movie right about now, I will say this right now, I do indeed apologize if I'm well over a week lagging trying to do this right about now. Again, I have been quite busy with, of course, stuff in my end, and have to solve some technical problems that I've already explained earlier, but yeah. But luckily enough, I am definitely making up for it right now, and I'm officially here to talk about it here today, so yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright, so I guess for today's thoughts video right about now, I guess pretty much around the time I'm recording this right about now, I have literally just saw this movie the day after I wrapped up the Broadway in Syracuse 2021 to 2022 Broadway, yeah, mainly the Broadway in Syracuse 2021 to 2022 season this year with, of course, the musical Cats, and don't worry, I'll go more into depth on, of course, on what's been going down during that season in a future video that I got planned out right about now. But I want to focus mainly on today's thoughts video right about now. So yeah, I guess for today's thoughts video, I guess since after just as a little treat after seeing the musical Cats not too long ago, I've actually decided to actually head back over to my local movie theater from where I currently reside right about now. I actually see the latest movie that had just dropped not too long ago. And I guess a lot of you guys are wondering, is it the latest movie, The Northman, or the unbearably wave of massive talent starring Nicolas Cage? Well, the answer is it's not actually both of those right about now, but it's rather instead the latest animated feature film that just came out well over a week ago by, of course, DreamWorks Animation that, well, I had the privilege to actually go see, so yeah, I think you can pretty much get the clear picture on, of course, what I'm actually going to be talking about here today, So yeah, and I guess, in case you don't remember now, for today's thoughts video right now, I'm of course going to be talking about the latest animated feature film from DreamWorks Animation, which is none other than The Bad Guys. So yeah, oddly enough, that is of course what I'm going to be talking about here today on this thoughts video. I just got back from, of course, seeing it not too long ago, and well, I'm officially here to, of course, give you guys my my thoughts on, of course, this movie. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. And it looks like I'm all out, but good thing I got some backups right by now. So, all right, so man, how do I put this right by now? Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, I think quite a whole lot, actually. I think for starters, I guess for this movie I'm going to be talking about, I'll be honest, I thought this was a joke from when I first saw the trailers for this movie at first. Yeah, I think I was expecting another massive train wreck of a film that I know I would be expecting around, but now, I mean, sure, animation-wise, it actually does look good, but I just kind of felt that it felt too generic and way too chaotic and boring for sure, and yeah, I was expecting another massive train wreck for sure, but no, surprisingly enough, around the time it came out, it actually did surprisingly well right about now, and it actually got some good reviews from audiences and critics for sure. So yeah, and I guess if anything, I guess with probably with what it's actually getting right but now, I guess it did prompt me to actually go see it for what it is, and I was actually quite curious to see how it turned out, and again, I'm serving that as a nice little nice treat to myself after seeing the Broadway musical Cats up in Syracuse, which I will admit, it was actually a really good show, don't get me wrong, but more into depth on that later. I'm talking about the bad guys here, so yeah. And yeah, I guess during the time I've actually seen this movie right, but now I am well over a week late in seeing this film, so yeah, I guess with, of course, some things that have been going on for sure, I could have actually done it whenever, let alone see it on its opening weekend like I do with almost every other movie around the time it came out, but again, I'm rather a week late right about now, so yeah, I'm doing it right now just to make up for it, for sure, just to get myself up to speed on what's been going on, so yeah, and I guess on that again, I've actually had the privilege to actually go see this movie for what it is, and oh yeah, let's not forget to mention, I had very little knowledge on, of course, the original books the movie is, of course, based on, for sure, to which, yeah, I guess, if anything, I knew for sure that I wanted to go into this movie for what it is right now, even if I have no knowledge on the original books that it's based on right now, so yeah, and I guess for that thought, like I said, I did have the privilege to go see it pretty much, again, well over a week late after it came out, and, well, since I actually got back from seeing it, I guess the only question remains, what do I think of this movie overall? Well, I guess if anything, again, I was expecting to get a massive train wreck for, of course, this movie, but after seeing it, this may come as a big surprise to you, but consider me actually impressed. Yeah, I'm not kidding on, of course, this one but now, I say for what it is, I actually like it. Yeah, I'm completely serious. I thought this movie was good. Well, not great by all means, but it's actually pretty good, so yeah, I think that's actually the best way I can actually describe this movie overall. I actually think this movie is actually pretty good, in my opinion, about how is it great? Not particularly, but I still think it is a pretty good movie for, of course, what it is right about now. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. Alright, so now that I've actually got the short version out of the way, I guess I might as well go ahead and talk about everything that I need to talk about for, of course, this movie right about now. First of all is, of course, the story, and Omega, I say for what it is, I don't actually think this movie has actually a really good story by all means, but I say for what it is, despite all of that, I still think it's actually done pretty well. I mean, sure, there were some parts of it that I did kind of feel like that might have actually strayed from, of course, what I was hoping for about now, and yeah, I wish it could have been a whole lot more gripping to know exactly what I'm going to be in for. But I still think they actually did a fine job in what it's actually trying to do about now. And again, maybe I think it could have been structured out a whole lot more, but I still think they did a fine job in, of course, what it's actually done for sure. So yeah, I guess that's the best way I can actually describe the story for, of course, this movie. And not only that, I can definitely say the same thing for the film's writing for sure. Again, I don't think it's actually that great or that gripping in my opinion, but again, I still think it's actually pretty done well for sure. Again, maybe I think some parts of it could have been rewritten a whole lot more, and yeah, I could tell some parts of this movie is in need of a desperate rewrite for sure, but I still think they did a fine job regardless on that, and they did try their best to actually craft up something that is actually really, really good for sure, so yeah, but I will have to admit, pretty much, despite all of that, pretty much the comedy, of course, this film, in my opinion, I'll admit, not all of them actually got a good laugh out of me, but I did actually get some really good chuckles out of it every once in a while, to which, yeah, I'll have to say, that's actually the one thing I actually really like about it, despite my issues I actually have with the first two right about now. Sure, there maybe could have been some jokes that could have been a whole lot more funnier. Hell, I dare even say that some jokes that just fell flat in my opinion, but I still think a good amount of them actually gave me a really good chuckle nevertheless, so yeah, that's actually the best way I can actually describe the first three aspects for sure. Could have been a whole lot better than what I was hoping for right about now, but I still think they actually did a fine job nonetheless, and it still turned out pretty well in my opinion, so yeah, it's pretty much the best way I can describe it for sure. Alright. Alright, so now that I've actually got the first three out of the way, I guess I might as well go ahead and talk about well, the next set of things I need to say, which are, of course, the characters, and yeah, what can I say about it? The characters, in my opinion, I actually think they're done pretty well, for sure. I think they're actually pretty likable, in my opinion, and I actually do get a really good sense of development from what I'm actually seeing in their perspective right about now. Though I will admit, there may be some characters I have to say that I do kind of think fell flat in my opinion, and I just really didn't care for them all the way right about now. But I still think the rest of the characters are, of course, pretty likable right about now, and they actually did have a good sense of development for sure. Like, of course, I always get a kick out, of course, pretty much the main bad guys in, of course, this movie. Like, of course, wolf, snake, shark, and of course, let's see what else. Oh yeah, that tarantula, and I kind of forget which one because I'm not an animal expert about how, and let's see, what is it? Yeah, wolf, spider, shark, snake, and yeah, I do indeed apologize if I forgot which one. I was in a rush to get this video done about how, so. But hey, nevertheless, I still think the characters, and of course this yeah, now I remember a piranha about now, so yeah, I'm sorry if I missed out on that, so yeah, I always get a good kick out, of course, the five main bad guys in, of course, this movie with, of course, Wolf, Piranha, Spider, Shark, and, of course, Snake. I say they're definitely fun to watch for sure. So yeah, I guess that's the best way I can actually describe this the characters for, of course, this movie for sure. And I do indeed apologize for my brain fart, Rambound, and how it does happen a whole lot. So don't blame me for that. We all have brain farts. So yeah, I guess moving on, Rambound now. Yeah, pretty much aside from, of course, the characters that I actually really like, I think I will have to say all the actors that came on board to play all these characters, I will strangely admit they actually did pull off some pretty good performances in my opinion. I mean, yeah, I think maybe there would have been some that could have been cast a whole lot better, and maybe I think some of them were a little bit miscasted in my opinion, but I still think they actually did give off some pretty good performances in my opinion, and yeah, I think it's not pitch perfect by all means, let alone some great voice acting in my opinion, but I still think they pulled off some really good performances for sure. So yeah, it's the best way I can actually describe it overall. Alright, so now that I've actually got those out of the way, what else is there for me to talk about? Well, quite a whole lot, actually, because I've got a lot to say for sure. Pretty much on a more extremely positive side of things, I will have to say the animation in this movie, I have to admit, is actually really great for sure. I think from what I've actually seen, I really do admire the animation, of course, this movie for sure. Probably from the way everything's drawing out to the designs, right? But now, and of course, the incredible art style that they've decided to go for with, of course, this movie for sure. So, and of course, I really do admire a really good sense of color that they also brought in for, of course, help out with, of course, this, with, of course, the animation, of course, this movie for sure. And I think they actually really did a fine job in doing exactly that. I just really love on how well it actually looks right about now. And I assume that could be almost coming close to capturing the illustrations of course, the original books the movie is based on for sure. And I say they definitely nailed it right about now. And I really do admire on how incredible the animation actually looks. And on top of all that, I also really do admire the incredible visuals and effects that they also decided to throw into, of course, this one to go alongside the animation for sure. Everything actually just looks so incredible right about now. Like, you actually get a good feeling of course, the characters in their environment for sure, and even the incredible and intense action sequences that they threw into, of course, this movie, which really does show on how incredible this movie looks on a more visual and animation side of things, right about now. Yeah, it just looks absolutely incredible. I would definitely see this movie again just to admire on how fantastic the animation actually looks right about now. It is just absolutely incredible for sure. So, alright, and what else right about now? Oh yeah, I also really like the direction of course, this movie from the film's director, to which I have to say is actually done pretty well, and I really do admire some really great camera shots through some really great cinematography, again, to go alongside the animation, of course, this movie. I also really love how well composed the film's score is right about how, and yeah, it actually really does really does fit in well to, of course, the tone and the style right about now, alongside with some brilliant atmosphere for sure. And I really love on how well they cut up this film pretty well through some fantastic editing, again, to go alongside the style, of course, this film overall. So yeah, and I guess with all that combined, right about now, I think the most important thing that I can say is that it actually did do a fine job in, of course, capturing, of course, what it's actually trying to do, pretty much being like the original books that it's actually based on, but also stand out pretty well as its own standalone movie for sure, which is actually what I would expect for sure. And I think this movie really did nail it for sure. So yeah, I guess with all that combined, that actually would still describe on why I think this movie is, well, good. Not great, just good. So yeah, I guess that's the best way I can actually say it right now. So yeah. Alright, so I guess that'll actually take care of course, why I actually really like this movie. But I guess the only question remains, do I think it's actually pitch perfect? No, I think there are some major problems that I actually do find with, of course, this movie. As much as I will admit that the story and the writing, I have to say, could have been tweaked a whole lot more. I think they're probably the one problem that I have to say is that most, if not all, cliches that there are thrown into, of course, this movie, I just kind of felt they were a little bit too repetitive, in my opinion. We've seen probably that cliche in one movie, and then, and of course, they threw in one from another movie, just all the same from all different movies but now, and I just kind of felt it really doesn't fly by well for, of course, this movie, and it can be a massive distraction all the way, and it does kind of take away, of course, any chances of me actually really enjoying this movie a ton but now. But I will have to say, the rest I have to say from earlier, it didn't actually hurt my chances of hating this movie all the way, or actually straying away from, of course, me liking this movie overall. I still think this movie did a fine job with what it's actually doing, and I still think it's actually pretty good overall. So yeah, I guess that's the best way I can describe this movie overall. So yeah, I guess overall, the bad guys may not be a pretty much a pitch-perfect movie all the way, and I will admit there would have been a whole lot of stuff that I think could have been a whole lot better than what I was hoping for, but I still think it's actually a pretty good movie all the way, and I think it's certainly one that kids and families might actually like and enjoy for sure. Yeah, I will admit, probably I think kids and yeah, probably kids and families, let alone fans of the original book the movie is based on, or should I say the original book series the movie is based on, might actually like this movie a whole lot more than what I've experienced about now. But I say for what it is, I think they did a fine job nonetheless, and I still think it's actually a pretty good movie all the way. But do I still recommend it? Yeah, absolutely, about how. I guess if anything, yeah, I still actually recommend this movie all the way, and I think it's actually a good one that it's definitely worth checking out for sure, and I guess if anything, for something like little kids right but now, I say this movie is, of course, one that will actually keep the kids quiet for pretty much almost a couple hours of their time. Hell, I dare even say when I actually saw it, I had that experience, which I will admit is actually what I need right but now, because, yeah, probably I think, if anything, I'll probably go more into depth on, of course, pretty much people in movie theaters being absolutely rude for sure some point around soon. So yeah, if you want me to talk about my experiences where, of course, I had to deal with rude moviegoers right now, like a lot of other people did, including Chris Duckman. Let me know if you want me to do one of these. I would love to actually talk about my experiences on them, and just as a little note for any movie theaters out there for sure. So, but I guess until then, I guess to sum it all up, I still think The Bad Guys may not be a great movie by all means, but I still think it's actually a pretty good one that is definitely worth checking out anytime soon. So if you're lucky enough to actually see it for yourself, then by all means, go ahead and do so. It's definitely worth a couple hours of your time right now. And it's certainly one movie that you'll most certainly plan a really successful heist to, well, getting and see for yourself. So yeah, for my final score right about now, I'll go ahead and be fair here and give it an 8 out of 10 as my final score. Like I said, I don't think it's actually that great in my opinion, but I still think it's actually a pretty good movie that is definitely worth a couple hours of your time right now. So yeah, I guess on that thought, that's pretty much the best way I can describe this movie overall. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright, so I guess on that thought, now that I'll pretty much do exactly that. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and let me know in the comment section below if you have seen The Bad Guys and what you thought about it, as well as, of course, leaving me constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future. And of course, as always, feel free to send me an email if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up sometime in the near future. Follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty other social media sites that I have provided if you want to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos in the near future. Yeah, with, of course, the links down in the description box below. And, of course, feel free to support me on Patreon if you want to see sneak peeks to videos that I got coming up in the near future, as well as some other awesome rewards that will help fit into your budget. And, of course, if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And speaking of on my channel, feel free to subscribe and turn on the notification bell and select all notifications, so that way you'll be notified once I upload a brand new video. So yeah, that'll pretty much do exactly that. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and like I said, I promise to all of you, I will have plenty more videos coming up for me very, very soon. I just need to, finish up my time at college and work out some stuff with my family, and of course solve my technical problems, and not to mention get used to my new editing software, which I am really excited for, and of course let's not forget to mention on top of all that, I've actually got a busy summer for me coming up, and let's not forget to mention my cosplays that I've got lined up right now, which is, of course, Barbara from Genshin Impact as a ballerina, to which I'm getting close to finishing up very soon, and not to mention, I finally got word from FM Anime saying that my Amber cosplay is already on its way right now. So yeah. And, of course, plenty of others that I can't go into further detail right now, because it'll take up way too much time on this video right about now. So yeah, I've actually got a busy schedule right about now in my end for sure. But not to worry, I'm sure I'll give you guys plenty more videos coming up very, very soon. It'll only be a matter of time right now. But I guess until then, I gotta go ahead and playing out next weekend right now, because I actually have plans to actually meet up with the Sorcerer Supreme in the MCU once again to tackle on, of course, the multiverse right about now. And on that thought, I think you pretty much I pretty much gave you a hint on, of course, the next movie I'm gonna be seeing later on. So So yeah, I guess until that actually happens, which I'm sure you'll probably figure out for yourself, I guess if anything, I'll definitely see you guys in the next video right about now. So yeah, take care, everybody.